How you guys doing? And thanks for tuning in to Wicked Warnings, your #1 source for construction and emergency safety strobe lighting and equipment for cars, vans, buses, bicycles, tricycles. And we've got a brand new 2024 Ford Maverick here. So I'm going to go over it real fast and show you this 4-corner kit, which is available in many colors. What I'm showing here is amber, and then I'll go back over the install in a lot more depth. Got 2 amber lights on the front, got them alternating. If you wanted them simultaneous, that's just a pattern choice. If you want different colors, again, no problem. The light that we have spec'd right there fits very nicely right in the center of that grill, and you only have to drill 1 hole. Around the back, we've got a hideaway light in our tail lights. Now this is a base model Maverick, so it has a very easy mounting for the hideaway light, and you can put any color you like in there. So we're gonna get 2 hideaway lights in the back, and this package is amber, but we can make custom colors if you prefer. This is where we like to mount the switch on the Maverick, right below the headlight switch. We use a full illuminated switch. That's the last amber on planet Earth, apparently. So your color may vary, of course, depending on what stock levels we have. The red switch next to it is just for a couple of floodlights that we added to the Yakima rack on this truck. A real custom touch that's not really part of this kit. If you want some floodlights, no problem. Head right on over to our spot flood and off-road section, get yourself some floodlights. But this kit right now is describing the 4-corner package and what you're gonna get with that. So that's the 3/4 switch. And now we'll start to technical about this package. As long as we're right here, I'm just gonna go ahead and kick that switch off so we can show you the lights outside a little clearer. And this panel comes off when I did it. This panel comes off. And if you wanna know how to take this hood release off, there is a small clip that goes down that's on the back behind here that you actually have to take this panel off to reach down in there and pull the clip, and then the hood release will come off. Not a big deal. Behind that hood release, you can see there's the rubber grommet where you can pass your wiring right through. A nice big factory rubber grommet right underneath there. Always put a drip line on the firewall side of that. What that means is the wire is going to go through the grommet and then down and then back up. And that will prevent any water from accumulating on the wiring under the hood from running through the hole and into the car. So again, the wire must exit the vehicle, go down, and then go back up. The 3 wires that you're looking at right there are the 16-2 power wire and the 2 22.5s from our grill lights. The 16-2 power wire goes right to the battery, and the 22.5 was used to extend both grill lights. To add a little clarity, you can kind of see what I'm talking about here, where the wiring comes out and then heads down and then heads back up around, for me, into here. We brought it over here. I sourced my ground right here on the battery. That's the 16.2. I also sourced the power. It's tucked in underneath here real nicely, right there on that same lug. We always try to put all of our factory battery protectors back in place. That way everything is nice. Got a fuse right there. You'll get that fuse kit. You'll get the 16.2. And as you can see here, I always leave a little bit of slack on my grill wires just in case I have to replace a grill light. We came right across the top here, added a little split loom, left a little bit of slack here and right here. Now this light is called a slicer. This is an amber white version, but we're running it in only amber. You don't need to run it in both colors if you don't want. This was a spec amber build, so we're running amber. Now we have this light in RGB too, if you wanted a, not green, I'm sorry, quad color. We have it amber white, red blue. So RBAW, a quad color light, as well as just the amber clear version. Single hole, carefully drilled through the grill, will yield the wire to be easily passed through underneath the hood right here. I've got some still pictures and a couple of other videos as well about going through the grill here. But that is the final result. Nice fit, huh? Nice and thin, piano black bezel, just looks nice and sharp. I like how this looks on this grill. I think it worked out quite well. Drop a comment if you agree. Drop a comment if you disagree. And let me know. Now working our way around the back. I'll show you a little bit around there, and we'll cap this video at 5 minutes. There's the Yakima rack. Here are some Baja lights that we put on here. Just some singles. Ran those down and forward and tied them into that second switch. But like I said, not part of the kit. We can always supply that if you want to mimic it. But this kit's talking about the Hideaways, and the Hideaways, they mount right here. You can see it in there, kind of to the side, from the bedside that way. And they must bring that forward. I'm going to do a nice video also about the Maverick Hideaways if I haven't already. So that's, I think, all the in-depth that we're going to do on this one. Basically, as far as wiring, we'll get you some 18.5 to extend your Hideaways, some 16.2 for the power ground, some 22.5 for the grill lights, your fuse kit, and everything else you need. Thanks for tuning in to Wicked Warnings.